next to you. ضع الكتاب بجانبك. Put the book next to you. ضع الصحيفة بجانبك. Put the newspaper next to you. ضع النظارة بجانبك. Put the glasses next to you.
Great. Okay. Go ahead, Hajar.
ضع المنبه بجانبك. Put the alarm clock next to you. ضع القرآن بجانبك. Put the Quran next to you. ضع الكتاب بجانبك. Put the book next to you. ضع الصحيفة بجانبك. Put the
Sahifa means newspaper.
Put the newspaper next to you. ضع النظارة بجانبك. Put the
Nadhara is?
glasses next to you.
Good job. Okay, Ahmed, go ahead with the same one, please. Ahmed?
Yes.
Hi. Read. Go ahead. Come on, Ahmed. I had two students already. Read the whole thing. What are you not paying attention for? You got to read this word, this word, this word, then 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 this word. Come on, brother. Let's go.
ضعي المنبه بجانبك. ضعي القرآن
I need the meaning, sir. ضع المنبه بجانبك means what?
It means
ضع means put. المنبه means alarm clock. We already said that, Ahmed. You're not paying attention. بجانبك means next to you. Why are you not listening, Ahmed, when we're saying the answers?
okay.
Go ahead. Come on.
ضعي القرآن بجانبك. ضعي الكتاب بجانبك.
Yes, to say the meanings, Ahmed. Say the meanings.
It means الكتاب means book.
No, I'm not asking for kitab. You gotta go in order. ضع means put. Al-kitab means book. The book, not book. بجانبك means next to you. Yes, let's go. Next one.
ضعي الصحيفة بجانبك.
No, نبّا. B.
بجانبك. ضعي means ضعي means put, and صحيفة means صحيفة means newspaper.
بجانبك means?
بجانبك means alarm clock. Next to, I mean.
So put the newspaper alarm clock. That's what the sentence says?
Means put the newspaper next to.
Next to what?
Next to the book.
Where is the book?
Here.
Ahmed, you making words up? Are you just making your own sentence? ضع الصحيفة بجانبك. 3 words inside the sentence. There is no book in the sentence. Put the newspaper next to you. بجانب, in next to you. جانبك. Okay, next one. Last one.
ضعي النظاريد
Don't
means
say نظارية.
النظارة بجانبك. ضعي means put. النظارة means
النظارة.
النظارة means envelope.
النظارة means envelope. النظارة means glasses. Ahmed, do you write anything in a notebook? Do you have a notebook? Do you have a pen? Do you have fingers?
I do have fingers.
I'm glad. So do you have a pen?
Yeah.
Do you have a notebook?
Yes.
Do you have a sister named Khadija?
Yes.
Okay, use the notebook, use the pen, use the fingers to write down the words that we say in class. Say yes.
Okay.
Say?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Get your notebook right now. Get your pen and write down these words and write down the meanings next to them. Okay, friend?
Okay.
Nazara means glasses. Glasses. Okay, Amira, go ahead. Read quickly, please, because we've been waiting here. ضع المنبه بجانبك means?
Put the alarm. I don't know. Munabba means clock.
Alarm clock, yep.
Next to you.
Mm-hmm.
Put the Quran next to you.
Uh-huh.
Put the book next to you. Put the newspaper next to you. Put the glasses next to you.
Great. Okay, last one for Asya. Come on, Asya.
Hold on. Which one?
The same one, friend.
ضاري المنبه بجانبك. Put the what does that mean?
Munabbih means alarm clock.
Okay, then I was gonna be right.
Mm-hmm.
Put the alarm clock next to you.
Uh-huh.
ضاري القرآن بجانبك. Put the Quran next to you. ضاري الكتاب بجانبك. Put the book next to you. ضاري الصحيفة. No. صحيفة بجانبك. And I forgot what صحيفة means.
Sahifa means newspaper.
Put the newspaper next to you.
Okay.
ضاري النظارة بجانبك. Doesn't mean
نظارة. نظارة. How do I impersonate glasses for you? Like, what do I do? What do I have to do? Like after this, what? Put the readers. Like, what do I have to do? Nadhara, right there. Nadhara, glasses, glasses. Nadhara.
Oh, I didn't have all of the cameras on, so I couldn't see. But the class is next to you, which I actually say to my sister all the time.
Great. All right. Awesome. All right. Next one to who? To nobody. Okay, Fatima, let's go.
أصلي الفجر في المسجد الحرام. Pray Fajr in the forbidden masjid. أصلي الظهر في المسجد النبوي. Pray Dhuhr in the Prophet's masjid. أصلي العصر في المسجد بلال. Pray عصر in the masjid of Bilal. أصلي المغرب في المسجد عثمان. في المسجد عثمان.
Masjid Uthman.
في مسجد عثمان. Pray Maghrib pray Isha in Masjid Uthman. أصلي الجمعة في المسجد علي. Pray Jum'ah in the Masjid of Ali.
Great. All right. Next one for Hajar. Go ahead. Same one.
أصلي الفجر في المسجد الحرام. Pray Fajr in Masjid al-Haram.
Masjid al-Haram is the sacred masjid, meaning the masjid of the Kaaba.
أصلي الظهر في المسجد النبوي. Pray Dhuhr in Masjid, the prophetic masjid.
Baby is really upset.
أصلي عصر في مسجد بلال.
في مسجد, not full masjid. There's no L here. في مسجد Bilal.
Masjid Bilal.
Good.
Pray Asr in Masjid.
Baby is really upset. Okay, continue. Yes.
أصلي مغرب في مسجد عثمان.
Masjid Uthman.
Uthman. Pray pray Maghrib in Masjid Uthman.
Continue. Last one.
Pray Maghrib. أصلي عيشة. أصلي عيشة مسجد.
أصلي العشاء.
أصلي العشاء مسجد في مسجد عثمان. Pray Isha in Masjid
عثمان.
أصلي جمعة في مسجد علي. Pray Jum'ah in Masjid al-Ali.
Masjid Ali. Okay, good. Good. All right. Next one for Amira.
أصلي الفجر في المسجد الحرام. Pray Fajr in the sacred. Is it sacred?
Is it sacred? It is sacred.
Sacred masjid. أصلي الظهر في المسجد النبوي. Pray Dhuhr in the Prophet's masjid. أصلي العصر في المسجد البلال. I pray Asr in Masjid al-Bilal. أصلي المغرب في مسجد بلال. I pray Maghrib in Masjid al-Bilal. أصلي العشاء مسجد عثمان. I pray Isha in Masjid Uthman. أصلي الجمعة مسجد العلي. I pray Jum'ah in Masjid al-Ali.
Very good. Next one, Asia. Same one.
Udala.
Come on, it's not Odallah. It's a Sad.
Allah.
No.
Usalli
Aha.
al-Fajr fi al-Masjid al-Haram.
Aha.
It's I pray, right?
Aha.
I pray in the forbidden masjid.
Mm-hmm. Good.
أصلي الظهر في المسجد النبوي. I pray Fajr in a prophet's masjid.
A prophetic masjid. Yep.
أصلي العصر في مسجد البلال.
Masjid Bilal.
Masjid Bilal.
Mm-hmm.
I pray also prayer in Masjid al-Bilal. Masjid al-Bilal. أصلي المغرب في المسجد العثمان. I pray in the Masjid of Uthman.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Continue.
أصلي الجمعة في مسجد علي.
Mm-hmm.
I pray Fajr in...
Jumu'ah means Fajr. When I say I'm going to pray Jumu'ah, means I'm going to pray Fajr.
Oh, I pray Jumu'ah prayer in Masjid Ali.
Yay. Okay, group 1, congratulations. You reached the end of the line. Okay, let's go to group 2. Yes, group 2. Welcome to group 2. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. Okay, تفضل يا سليمان. أين أنت؟ اقرأ هذه.
وكان لإبراهيم زوجة أخرى اسمها سارة.
نعم.
And Ismail had another wife and her
وكان
name was
إبراهيم. أين إسماعيل؟ هذا ليس إسماعيل. وكان لإبراهيم ليس لإسماعيل.
and Ibrahim had another wife and her name was Sarah.
أحسنت. خديجة أكملي.
وكان لإبراهيم والد آخر من
ولد ليس والد.
ولد آخر من سارة اسمه إسحاق. And Ibrahim had another son from Sarah, and his name was Ishaq.
نعم. أكمل يا إسماعيل. أمين يا سليمان. يا سليمان.
Okay. وسكن إبراهيم في الشام وسكن إسحاق.
نعم.
I don't know what Sham means.
Sham is the greater Syria. The Sham area is the greater Syria. I'm going to show you.
It's called Syria?
Nope, it's called the greater Syria.
The greater?
the greater Syria. Let me show you. Okay, take a look here. Wait, hold on. Okay. Yeah, so you see this here? So this
Yeah.
whole area, all these lines, see all these quickly lines here? All this was
Yeah.
one country. These now are a bunch of countries. You have Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, you know, all of these guys.
Yeah, I
different
know. All
countries.
of them used to be one country.
So that's all called what? What was that country called when they were all together? It's called a Sham. Okay. So it's
And
translated.
what is it called
to
in English again?
Greater Syria. Well, I mean, it should still stay a Sham, but yeah, call it a Sham still. You know what it is now. Okay.
And Ibrahim lived in Sham.
Mhm.
And Ishaq lived.
Good. أكملي يا خديجة. يا خديجة. Who's خديجة? خديجة left. Okay, great. We only have سليمان. Awesome. تفضل يا سليمان. أنت الآن ليس غيرك هنا. تفضل اقرأ.
وبنى إسحاق بيت الله في الشام.
بيتا لله. بيتا لله.
وبنى إسحاق بيتا لله في الشام كما بنى أبوه وأخوه بيتا في مكة.
نعم.
And Ishaq built a house for Allah in the Sham, like how his dad and his brother built a house in Mecca.
أحسنت. أكمل هذه أيضا.
وهذا المسجد الذي بناه إسحاق في الشام هو بيت المقدس.
أحسنت.
And this is the masjid that Ishaq built in the Sham, and it's the Maqdis house.
بيت المقدس means what? Means what? بيت المقدس. You know what بيت المقدس is first?
No.
Okay, so بيت المقدس is Masjid al-Aqsa. Yeah, Masjid al-Aqsa, which is this one. Now, this is Masjid al-Aqsa, right?
Yeah.
Wrong. So,
I mean, wait.
wrong.
What?
Not Masjid al-Aqsa. Come on, man. You know better.
It says Masjid al-Aqsa.
It's deceiving information. These people, they don't know what they're talking about. This is a Masjid al-Aqsa right here. Right, this is the Masjid al-Aqsa. It's right next to each other. You see this? That's the real Aqsa. This one here is called Masjid Qubat al-Sakhra, or the Dome of the Rock. That's what that masjid is called. But that masjid is not the Masjid al-Aqsa. This is the one, right? So that originally was built, but it's anciently built the time of the prophets, you know, from Ishaq or Sulaiman or Dawood, a long time ago. That's not the exact structure from their time, but that's an ancient built a long time ago. At least this location is built a long time ago. Okay, so that's what the Bayt al-Maqdis is Jerusalem, the Masjid al-Aqsa. Okay.
Wait, are we already in Islamic studies? That would be pretty nice.
We're in Arabic, but you know, we got some Islamic studies information floating around. Whoa, what? What is this?
It's not time for my class in Syria.
Wait, what are you talking about? It's Arabic. You're Arabic. Why would you not? Why would you leave?
Yes.
Wait, what? This guy. Okay. خديجة تفضلي.
وهو المسجد الأقصى الذي بارك الله حوله.
Okay, meanings.
And it is the Masjid al-Aqsa which Allah blessed.
The surroundings of it. حوله means the surrounding area. حوله. Right, so the surrounding, it's surrounding area. Okay, تفضل يا جواد أكمل.
وبارك الله في أولاد إسحاق كما بارك في أولاد إسماعيل وكان فيهم أنبياء والملوك.
ما معنى هذه الجملة؟ يا جواد. No answer.
Allah bless.
Okay.
Allah,
Allah
blessed in the offspring of Ishaq, just as He blessed the offspring of the offspring of Ismail, and he was وَكَانَ فِيهِمْ and some of them were prophets, and some of them were kings, I think.
Yep. Good. تفضل يا منير.
وكان إسحاق وكان إلى what؟ وكان إلى
ليست إلى لإسحاق ليست إلى
إسحاق وكان لإسحاق. So what's the noun for?
إسحاق.
Really?
لي لام كسرة إسحاق.
كان لإسحاق ولد إسماعيل ولد اسمه يعقوب وكان نبيا.
وكان نبيا.
And Ishaq had a child. His name was Yaqub, and he was a prophet.
نبيا ليست messenger.
So Rasul is messenger.
رسول المسجد. نعم. اوكي تفضل يا سليمان.
وكان يعقوب له 12 ولدا. 12 ولدا منهم يوسف بن يعقوب. And Yaqub had, is it 12 like 13 or something?
12 is what?
Yeah. 13.
No, 12. Okay,
12?
that's 12.
Okay. And Yaqub had 12 boys. And some were Yusuf bin Yaqub.
From them, not some.
And one of them was Yusuf bin Yaqub.
From min means from. Home means them. From them, from among them is Yusuf bin means son of Yaqub. Yusuf, son of Yaqub. Okay, Khadija, تفضلي.
ويوسف له قصة
ليست قصة. قصة
عجيبة في القرآن. and Yusuf is mentioned in the Quran.
No. Yusuf, له, la means for, له, for him. قصة, story. عجيبة, amazing. في, in. Al-Quran is the Quran. So what does it mean?
And Yusuf has an amazing story in the Quran.
Good. All right. يا جواد ماذا بنى إسحاق؟
ما بنى إسحاق.
ماذا بنى إسحاق؟
I don't know what it does. Where does it say that?
It doesn't say that anywhere. I'm asking you a question. ماذا بنى إسحاق؟ ماذا بنى؟
بنى مسجد.
أي مسجد هذا؟ Where did you go, sir?
I'm trying to find which masjid you go.
Like right there. Look at it. Third line, fourth line. Something. Hurry up.
هذا المسجد الذي المسجد في الشام.
بنى المسجد في الشام. بيت المقدس. بنى بيت المقدس في الشام أو المسجد الأقصى في الشام. نعم أحسنت. يا جواد وماذا بنى أبوه؟
This is still to me.
Oh no, sorry, I meant Munir. I said Jawad, sorry. Sorry. يا منير. وماذا بنى أبوه? What are you reading? I'm asking you a question.
I'm reading what's highlighted.
No. All right, fine. Here, nothing is highlighted. وماذا بنى أبوه?
What was his father's name?
I'm sorry. ما اسم أبوه؟ من هو؟ من الذي أسأل عنه؟ نعم هذا هو.
كعبة.
بنى الكعبة. ومن الذي ساعده؟
إسماعيل.
أحسنت. خديجة. سليمان. قصدت سليمان. سليمان. أين سكن إبراهيم بعدما بنى الكعبة؟
في الشام.
في الشام. ومن سكن معه؟
إسحاق.
نعم أحسنت. خديجة، هل كان لإبراهيم زوجة أخرى؟
نعم.
ما اسمها؟
اسمها سارة.
أحسنتي. جواد. كيف كانت ذرية إسحاق؟
ماذا ذرية؟
ذرية أي أطفال إسحاق وأطفال أطفال إسحاق، أولاده وأولاد الأولاد. الأجيال التي أتت بعد إسحاق من سلالة إسحاق، من أولاد إسحاق.
You said ذرية not ذرية.
ها؟
You said ذرية not ذرية. I mean you said
ذرية. نعم ذرية.
كيف كان منهم أنبياء ومنهم ملوك.
نعم. وماذا سموا بعد ذلك؟
وماذا
سموا.
بعد ذلك؟
وماذا سموا بعد ذلك؟ نعم.
وماذا سموا؟
نعم.
بنو إسرائيل.
نعم أحسنت. ومن هو إسرائيل؟
ومن هو؟
من هو؟ نعم.
The son of إسرائيل.
من هو إسرائيل؟ أي نبي هذا؟ هل هذا نبي؟ إسرائيل، هل إسرائيل نبي؟
لا، ليس إسرائيل نبي.
هو نبي، أنت تعرفه نبي.
إسرائيل.
نعم. من هو؟ له اسم آخر.
إسماعيل.
ليس إسماعيل، ليس إسماعيل. إسماعيل هو أبو العرب، وإسحاق هو أبو يعقوب، ويعقوب هو إسرائيل. وأولاد يعقوب هم أولاد إسرائيل، وهم بنو إسرائيل. سليمان. Oh no, Munir first. Okay. هل يوسف من ذرية إسماعيل أم من ذرية إسحاق؟ يا منير، يا فانتوم، هل يوسف من ذرية إسحاق أم من ذرية إسماعيل؟
إسحاق. No. إسماعيل.
من ذرية إسماعيل. ما شاء الله، خطأ، ليس من ذرية إسماعيل.
إسحاق.
نعم، هذا هو. ومن من ذرية إسماعيل؟ من النبي الذي هو من ذرية إسماعيل؟ هناك نبي واحد. من هو؟ ما اسمه؟ هناك نبي من ذرية إسماعيل. ما اسم هذا النبي؟ نبي واحد من ذرية إسماعيل، ما اسمه؟
يعقوب.
ليس يعقوب. يعقوب من ذرية إسماعيل. يعقوب هو أبو هو ابن إسحاق. من ذرية إسماعيل. أنت تعرفه؟
أعرف.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
أما الآن لا.
أنت تعرفه. أول اسمه يبدأ اسمه بالميم. ما اسمه؟ من هو؟ عيسى. عيسى يبدأ اسمه بالميم.
موسى.
ليس موسى. محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. نعم هو. نعم هو. فهو من ذرية إسماعيل. Okay, let's pause it here. Great work today. And let's get to what are we getting to? Let's get to Islamic studies. Let's see. Hazar, are you here? Not here? Yes, here? Not here.
I'm here.
Yay. Okay. Is it allowed for us to eat or drink in the masjid? Absolutely, positively, yes. The Prophet ﷺ used to eat with his companions in the masjid, not just regular stuff, but even like cooked stuff like meat and bread and stuff. So the Prophet thought this is completely allowed for people to eat in the masjid. Now, just because the person is allowed to eat or drink in the masjid doesn't mean it's okay for people to dirty the masjid, of course, or destroy the masjid and things like that when they are eating, of course. But that is completely allowed for people to eat in the masjid. Okay. It's allowed to lay down in the masjid. Is it allowed to lay down in the masjid?
Yeah.
Or sleep in the masjid? Spend the night in the masjid?
I think that's true because in the Prophet's time, the orphans were staying inside that masjid.
Okay, not the orphans, but they had the people of a Sufa. Who are these people of the Sufa? These were poor companions who didn't have any homes, very basically homeless. And they lived in the back of the masjid of the Prophet ﷺ. That's where they slept. Okay, So this is obviously clearly stating to us that it is allowed for people to lie down in a masjid or even sleep in the masjid. That's completely okay. All right. Same thing for women, of course. Women and men are the same thing. Okay. Are women allowed to be in the masjid when they are on their menses? If they are on their menses, are they allowed to be in the masjid? Hi.
I
Are they
think
not allowed?
You said not allowed. Okay. What do you say?
I think yes.
Well, it's a matter of difference among the scholars, but there is no clear hadith, Quran or Sunnah that indicate that women are not allowed to be in the masjid if they have their menses. Okay. The Prophet ﷺ had a Muslim woman that had no home. Okay, she was also homeless, and he built for her. He ordered for her to have a tent in the masjid, and she lived in a masjid, and she was the person actually taking care of the cleaning of the masjid, and she lived there. So obviously she had menses and not menses, and she stayed in the masjid the entirety of the time. So therefore it is allowed, especially if there is like classes in the masjid going on for girls and things like that. So that will deprive them, of course, from attending all of these things. Okay. It is allowed for non-Muslims to be in the masjid, to come to the masjid, or to sleep in the masjid.
No.
No, haram, right?
Oh.
Yeah,
yes.
like you can't travel around the Kaaba if you're not Muslim.
No, we didn't talk about Kaaba, sir. We didn't say nothing about Kaaba. We're talking about regular masjids. Nobody's talking about
No,
Kaaba.
if it is a Muslim, then it's allowed, but Kafir is not allowed. Yes.
MashaAllah, great job. Yes.
The hadith was on top. I didn't finish reading it.
Oh, the hadith on top you didn't finish reading? This one right here?
No, the one on top. Yeah.
This one?
Mhm.
This one?
Yeah, but it's just so wait, if somebody wants to cook this lamb, what do they do? Because that's happened a lot down here.
Well, no, I didn't confirm these people's stuff.
Actually,
They're
it is
saying that.
allowed for.
I'm not listening
It
to
is
them.
allowed for Kafir to sleep in a masjid.
It's allowed for them to come to the masjid and even sleep in the masjid and stay at the masjid and stay for days at the masjid with absolutely no problem. The Prophet ﷺ had the Christians of Najran, Christians that came to his masjid, the masjid of the Prophet ﷺ, and remained there for a while and slept in the masjid for a while. So that is absolutely positively allowed for non-Muslims to be in the masjid. Sometimes we will freak out with this stuff, you know, it's like, non-Muslims, you can't be in the masjid, like something like that. No, it is absolutely fine. It is absolutely fine. And it's actually an encouragement. It's nice that if you have non-Muslims in a masjid, they can watch us pray and stuff like that. That's good.
In a masjid, can you imagine in a masjid where you're praying and the door is behind you?
One more time. Can you what?
Imagine praying in a masjid where the door is behind you and somebody that's not Muslim comes in without giving salam while you're praying. Jama'ah.
Uh-huh.
And you're not supposed to look behind you, of course, but so you can lock the door to the masjid if possible.
But why would you? Why is that a bad thing that the guy came in while we're praying? Is that a bad thing?
Could be somebody evil intended.
Like somebody coming to harm us? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
I mean, you're right. Of course, it could be somebody that's trying to harm us. But I mean, so like we all enter the masjid and then close the door when we're about to pray. Is that right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, sort of.
But if you do that, what about the Muslims who are coming late? You know, people coming late, second rak'ah, third rak'ah, the last tashahhud, they're coming.
Yeah, it becomes like a you problem.
What? Oh God, you problem. You're gonna close the masjid on a you problem. No, of course we can't do that. That is absolutely not allowed. First off, you know, masjids are meant to be open, really, like a 24-hour type of open. You know, if possible, the masjid should be a house of Allah available for people at any time. If you decide to go to the masjid and pray at 3 a.m. or something like that, the masjid should be available to you all the time. Obviously, people close the masjid because, you know, you may get people, I don't know, try to harm the masjid in some way and things like that. But technically speaking, the masjid should be open all the time, should never be closed Not when we pray, not when we're not praying all the time, right? Now, the thing that you said about the people getting harmed, like people that come in and do like the mass shootings of masjids and like some of these cases that had happened before, obviously it's not a widespread thing. Like it's not happening to every masjid, when it's not happening in like a huge scale or something. It's you know, isolated incidents. So it's not like to the point where like, you know, every Muslim have to be walking looking behind his back, like is somebody coming to shoot us in the masjid? It's not to that extent. So therefore we shouldn't do that, you know, closing the masjid. Again, especially for people who are coming trying to pray and they're standing outside and here is the house of Allah and you close it in their face. Who's going to get the sin for that? I came late to the masjid, but I came and Allah allows me to come late. She won't let me pray. So somebody has to pick up the tab for this. It's not me, because I came in. The Prophet ﷺ told me that it's okay to be late if I have something going on and I'm walking slowly to the masjid and I missed the first, second rak'ah, but you closed my door already. Somebody has to pick up the tab for this, for me not praying inside with the people. It has to be the guy who closed the door. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Especially there is no real threat for the guy. It's not like there's lions coming to eat the guy or the machine guns are going around the masjid, you know, in circles. So yeah, no, they should not do that. Okay, here we go. So yeah, we talked about the non-Muslims already. All right. Non-Muslims, though, are not allowed to enter the Masjid of the Kaaba, like Ahmad was saying. The Masjid of the Kaaba, they're forbidden. But any other masjid in the world, including the Masjid of the Prophet ﷺ, Masjid al-Aqsa, any masjid in the world, no problem, they can enter it. Masjid of the Kaaba, Allah had forbade it in the Quran for non-Muslims to enter Mecca, the Kaaba, the Masjid of the Kaaba specifically. Any masjid, any other masjid, they're fine. Okay? Can they enter any other masjid in Mecca other than the Masjid of the Kaaba? Yeah, as long as they don't enter the Masjid of the Kaaba. That's the one. I hope that's clear.
There can be Christians in Saudi Arabia, right?
There are, yeah. There can, yeah, and they are, yeah.
So, but there can be churches?
They can be churches. They can. They may not be allowing it Saudi Arabia as a country, as a government, but Islamically, do you prevent the non-Muslims who live in your country from building the houses of worship? Of course not. Never. They can build whatever houses of worship they want to build. As long as they're not violating Muslims or anything, nobody can stop them. Islamically, I'm talking. But of course, some government that won't allow that. Maybe, I don't know if Saudi Arabia is doing that. I don't think they're doing that now, though, because they're trying to be, you know, more, you know, kind of secular type of thing. But if they're doing that, that's sinful. They're not allowed to do that. Stop people from building their houses of worship.
So they can preach too to Christianity?
Oh, preach Christianity to Muslims? No, that's if the Muslim ruler, of course, is supposed to stand up for this, you know, and not allow this. Supposed to stand up for this, because the Muslim ruler, and I'm not talking about the presidents of all these countries. I'm talking about in an Islamic state, a Khalifa in an Islamic state. His number one job is to protect people's religions. You understand? To protect the religion of the people, i.e. Islam. You understand? He is here to ensure that your Islam is intact. So he'll clean the TV for you to make sure that you're not getting haram things on that thing, right? It cleans out your internet or clean out the streets for you. That's his job. Do you get what I mean? His job is to give you a clean environment, an environment that is good enough for you to make it easy for you to practice your religion. That's his job. Number one job. To feed the people and to take care of their dunya, life, that's a secondary job. But the first job is to protect religion. Do you get what I mean? So that's part of the protection of the religion of the people. I hope that makes sense. Okay. It's allowed to recite poetry in the masjid. Ooh, poetry. Yes, I mean, as long as the poetry, of course, is not talking about girls and love and, you know, hearts and the girls' eyes and things of that sort, then we're fine. But like if the, you know, the poetry is just talking about general, like the world or life and death or Islamic things or something about the Prophet ﷺ or Allah or something of that sort, then the poetry is, there's no problem with poetry. Okay. All right. Because why? The Prophet ﷺ had a poet that used to answer to the Meccans who used to write poetry against the Prophet ﷺ. Kind of like the rap situation. You see how people dissing people on rap things or whatever. Like the guy would say bad things about this other rapper, so the other guy would make rap against the other guy, that kind of thing. So they would do that against the Prophet ﷺ, these poetry against the Prophet ﷺ, these Meccans. And then the Prophet ﷺ had a companion who was a poet who would write poetry to respond to them, to what they're saying. And he would recite his poetry in the masjid, in the presence of the Prophet ﷺ, and he never told them anything, that this is not allowed. Playing games in the masjid or having a show in the masjid, that is also allowed. The Prophet ﷺ during his time had a wrestling show that was going on in his masjid, ﷺ, and he allowed for that to take place. So therefore, there's nothing wrong with that either.
A wrestling show?
Yeah, they were like, some kind of like, weaponry type of thing, and yeah, it's kind of like a show. Yeah. Yes. Hello.
Is it
Hello. Yes.
is it studying at the Masjid Haram?
Why would studying be in a masjid haram? No, of course, studying in a masjid is completely halal. Yes. So yeah, that's so making like some type of a show, again, as long as there's nothing inappropriate being watched there, it is allowed, for whether the person is playing game or something like that, or there is some type of a show going on for the people in the masjid, something of that sort. This is allowed, okay, for the people to do. Now the obviously, like I said, that doesn't mean, like, if the person is allowed to play in the masjid, doesn't mean like they disturb others, right? So if the person is doing any of these things in the masjid, they're not allowed to be disturbing us. Somebody praying, they cannot be like, oh, like we're playing dodgeball and then we're dodging the ball in the guy's face while he's praying, and it's okay for us to play, so we could do anything. Nobody said that. It's okay for us to play, but without breaking things in the masjid. It's okay for people to do, like, do some activity in the masjid, as long as they're not causing harm to the people in the masjid or to the masjid itself. Yes, sir.
What about while they're praying in some masjids, the kids are playing in the back?
Yeah, of course. So this is like the parents supposed to control these kids. They're supposed to teach them, like, okay, like if we're talking or we're making noise, but the salah time, these kids, even if their kid is 3 years old, he needs to be prepared and trained that the father carries that kid, keeps him quiet. That's a parent's responsibility. Obviously, sometimes they're out of control and they disturb people while they are in the salah. So the parents, they should bring the kids to the masjid, but control the kids. Have their kids with them, right next to them, type of thing. Not let them, go play in the masjid, destroy everything, and disturb us while we pray, and people have to deal with it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yes. Okay. All right. Is it allowed to wear shoes in the masjid?
Yes.
Amira likes that one. Okay, so it is absolutely allowed to wear shoes in the masjid. Walk around the masjid with shoes, pray with shoes. Now, the reason why, and the time of the Prophet ﷺ, people would pray with shoes all the time, no problem. And the Prophet ﷺ instruct us, pray in your shoes, okay, and be different from the Jewish people, because the Jews at the time of the Prophet ﷺ would not pray in their shoes, right? So the Prophet ﷺ instruct us to pray in our shoes sometimes. You understand? Sometimes in our shoes. Because some people think, oh, when I have to pray, I must take my shoes off. I cannot pray with shoes, even if I'm praying on the streets. That's wrong. You can pray with shoes. Absolutely no problem with praying with shoes. Now, the reason why we take off all of our shoes and put them on a shoe racks, why? Why?
Because they're dirty.
Because the shoes are dirty, and the masjid has a rug and a carpet, and the Prophet's time did not have no carpets, so they had like a hard floor and regular.
Good. That's exactly it. During the time of the Prophet ﷺ, the masjid of the Prophet ﷺ had regular sand. It was the regular ground. There was no carpet. The thing that we have today is carpet. So that's the main reason why we take our shoes off. Okay, so we don't destroy these carpets. If everybody walks in with shoes, of course these carpets are going to be destroyed. But is it haram to walk in a masjid with your shoes on? No, it is not. Okay, all right. Praying in the last rows. The Prophet ﷺ had told us that the best of rows are the first rows. The best rows for men are the first
Brother
rows. And let's consider these are the rows for women. And we said the 1 second. And the best rows for women are the last row. So this here, this row right here is the best row, right? And the more in the front, the better it is. And the ones in the back are the worst. And for the women, the rows start from the back, not from the front, like a lot of women do. Starts from the back, and these are the best rows. And the more towards the back, the better the row is. And the more towards the men, the worse the row is. You understand? These are the worst rows right here. These are the worst rows. And that's why men should be keen to come to the masjid early to be catching these first rows. And women also should be, if they want to pray in a masjid, coming early to pray in the last rows. Okay? Yes, Amir.
I was about to tell you that.
Oh, you're going to tell me. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Got you. Okay, let's talk about some rulings pertaining women in the masjid. Okay, seeking permissions to go to the masjid. Now, well, this is a general thing here that when women are, if a woman were to go out, they're supposed to seek permission before going out. If they're married, we're talking about specifically, before they are going to the masjid. Okay, they seek permission from the husband. And it is forbidden for a man to forbid his wife from going to the masjid. It is forbidden for a man to forbid his wife from going to the masjid. What about if it's at night? The girl wants to go to the masjid for Isha, and we pray Isha at 10 p.m. in the summertime. Can the husband say no Isha for you in the masjid? Can he forbid the woman from praying in the masjid? No, he would be sinful if he were to do that. He would be sinful if he were to do that. Okay, unless there is a clear, imminent danger. You know, like 10 women get, like, I don't know, abducted last week or something, and like this girl is trying to go to Aisha by herself, type of thing. Okay, so the guy is trying to protect her. That's a different story, right? But generally speaking, just he doesn't like it. No, he cannot stop them. Okay, if women were to attend the masjid or go outside, period, they're not allowed to have any scent on. What does that mean? Any perfumes, anything that will, you know, even hand lotions that have like a scent on it. Obviously, you know, a lot of girls like to smell nice and look nice. I'm sorry, one more time.
They're gonna make men look at the woman.
Exactly, right? So a lot of girls like to smell nice and look nice and everything. And beauty is...
Do that with your family or something.
Yell at them, Amira. Yeah, tell them. Okay, so that's the thing. You know, like I said, girls, obviously beauty is something that is belong to the girls, and that's why they use the word beautiful for girls and they use the word handsome for men, right? They don't use the word beautiful for men, because beauty is something that is linked to the girls. But when it the Muslim woman, of course, there is restrictions with this beauty stuff that they're up to. So one of them is this here. So any scent, the scent could be anything, perfume or lotion or deodorant or whatever, body spray, doesn't matter what you call it. If it makes a scent and when you pass by the man, he's going to smell you, you're not allowed to have it outside. You can have it anytime in your house, but not outside. Yes, sir.
What if you pass someone, specifically a female, they smell strong?
The female smells strong, or you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously not Muslim.
Oh, the girl has the strong smell. Oh, okay. So what's the consequence? Is that what you mean?
No. Well, I heard that if you look at a female, the first look is from Shaitan.
No, the first look is for you.
Oh.
And after that, it's done.
Okay.
The first look, you are allowed the first look. Not first look like the checkout first look. Like,
No.
hey, what's happening here? No.
No, I'm talking
like
about like you pass by someone, you do a quick spin around because it smells good.
Yeah, but the whole okay, but the spin around thing, if you obviously smell that, you obviously clearly know that this is a female smell. And if a girl smells like that, she clearly gonna have to look in a inappropriate way already, right? So definitely there shouldn't be a spin around. We're talking that the first look means what? When you're walking, when you walk in the streets, walking, and you're just looking and like, oh, boom, like here is the naked girl, right, walking in front of me with her tight pants type of thing. So my eyes fell on that. This look here, that when my eyes fell, I'm fine. There's no sin. So I look away now. Like I don't look again. Like, what kind of pants is it? Like, I need to see the shirt also to like see like what does the whole thing look like together. No, I'm like, no, that's I'm done. That all this is sins now, right? I get the first look, like, you know, as I'm walking, my eyes fell on something. It's not like let me just like do a first look on everybody. Okay, first look, and then the first look. No, not like that. It's just like your eyes falling on whatever the, you know, people walking on the streets. Of course, here in America or in the West in general, actually, it's kind of also in the Muslim world. It's very difficult, you know, because like to stay, you know, to stay away from the looking, because like everywhere you look, there is something happening. You know, you look over there, there's nakedness here, nakedness there. So yeah, of course. But the person tries his best, of course. I hope that answers. Okay, all right. Let's pause it here. You have any questions about anything about the topic or anything else?
I got a quick question.
Yes, sir.
So why, like, is it only for women? Like, does it not apply? Like, if a man is wearing some perfume, it can attract a woman's attention as well.
It's a beautiful question, Ahmed. Beautiful question. You know, we don't have violent girls here that ask these kind of questions, but that's very good. So this is good. You know, this is a question that is brought, which is what, like, why is this ruling only pertaining to women? It's not pertaining to men. See, this comes down to how women and men are. Are they the same or are they different? I'm talking about in terms of their attraction. Like, who is the predator and who is the victim, sort of thing, or like the thing that is hunted down. Okay, it's usually the man hunting down the woman, right? She is the prey. Whether she wants to accept it or she's feminist or whatever she's up to, it doesn't matter. That's always the case. That's just the nature, right? What attracts the man is not what attracts the woman. You know, like, for example, can a man show his arm like this, like I'm doing here? Yeah, but can a woman do that?
Not really.
But then, yeah, it's forbidden. Yeah, it's forbidden. Even if she did like this part, right? That's already not allowed. But then you ask, like, why? Why is that? That's a double standard? It's not a double standard. For a woman, she can care less. What is this? I can care less. I don't. Who's this guy? Like, they more in control of themselves versus men. Men, for a little bit of hair, he can be excited and stalk the girl for 10 blocks, right? For the smell, that's enough for him to go crazy. Not that the woman, again, would not have an attraction to the smell. She would like a smell, but like, is she gonna go crazy and like, oh, who's this guy? Let me go talk to this guy. What is your number? She's not gonna do that, right? Vast majority of women will not do that, but the man will. You know, he smells like, hey, and then he goes after her. Do you get what I'm saying here? So you find all the rules that has to do with women, making them different than the men. Pray in the back. Why are these slaves? Wear hijab. Well, men have to wear hijab covering also, but like the covering of men is much less than the covering of women. You're like, why is that? Is it because women are nothing or something? No. Well, they're covering. Allah wants them protected. Okay, they are the protected ones, versus like the men are the attackers, kind of thing, right? So Allah protecting them from the attackers, right? There is less protection for the attackers because the attackers are the attackers, right? The victims don't attack the attackers, kind of thing. Again, there's exceptions to the rule, of course, but generally speaking, that's how the nature of men and women. Yeah, you with me? Does that make sense, or what do you think?
Yeah, I got you.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
I have a question.
Yes, I noticed that. Yes.
It's not about this.
Doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Can a person go over the Quran or jump on the Quran? Is it haram, or what do they get at the Day of Judgment?
Like, what is up with that person? He just puts the Quran and he's like, I'm just gonna jump over it 14 times. Like, what is he doing? Like, who's this guy? Why is he doing that? I don't understand. He's doing it on purpose or not on purpose?
What if he does that?
On purpose.
Yes.
Well, so if he's trying to disgrace the Quran and disrespect the Quran, of course, there's going to be question about that on the Day of Judgment, disrespecting the words of Allah. Absolutely. But if he's doing this not knowing. Like, let's say here is a book bag, and I'm jumping over the book bag, and you're like, there is a Quran there, or like I kicked it, and then you're like, there is a Quran there. Well, I didn't know when I kicked it. So is there a sin upon me? No, there's no sin.
Or
Right? I didn't know.
What if we throw the Quran
On purpose or by mistake?
on purpose?
Again, this is disrespecting the words of Allah. That is, that person is going to be dealt with on the day of judgment, of course. If you're looking for what is the specific punishment, I cannot tell you as the specific punishment. There is no specific punishment for it, but that person is disrespecting the words of Allah. This could be, if that guy has making fun of Islam or making fun of the religion, it could be borderline disbelief in front of Allah, if he literally means to disgrace the Quran and Islam, even though he calls himself a Muslim. So, that person would need to like renew his shahada type of thing, and stop, of course. Yeah.
My mom said this: when a person goes over the Quran or does some disrespectful thing about the Quran, and when that person passes away, he's getting buried on the grave, and then the next day when people come to the grave, they see that person who is jumping over the Quran out of its grave.
I don't know where this is from. I've not seen anything in the Quran and Sunnah that says that.
Oh.
We don't know what's good and what's bad and what's yes and what's no without Allah telling us. So I don't know. I don't know if she get this from a hadith. If it's from a hadith, I don't think I've seen any hadith in my life that says such a thing before.
There is some videos about that.
Well, there may be videos about that, but like even in the videos, like, so I have a student today that would just I had a couple students bringing me the same hadith, which is what there is a hadith mentioned in one of the videos by a famous speaker. And the hadith is, if a person learns a language of the people, he's able to be saved from their evil type of thing, if I remember the saying correctly. And this is like the Prophet ﷺ said that. He never said anything like that. There is no such a thing. There's no hadith that says that. Ever. Nothing. Zero. Right? Made up stuff. It's a statement maybe of a scholar or something that people are repeating it. But that person, the speaker, very famous speaker, he said it as a fact. And he said the Prophet ﷺ said. So, of course, you need to verify anything. And that's why you see I bring you guys the hadith, right? Like the actual hadith here. Yes, sir.
Not really enough time to read them.
I can make them all available to you guys. Actually, I was supposed to send them to Ahmed, and I completely forgot. I'm sorry, Ahmed. Yeah, I could definitely share them with you guys.
Is this a book? Or is this Google Slides or something?
It's Google Slides. It's a book that I'm working on, but it's in the Google Slide format. Yes, it is. It is.
No,
but yeah, I could definitely send it to you guys. I'll send you guys the link actually right now. Just give me a second.
I was also thinking. So people say monsters aren't real.
People what?
People say monsters aren't real.
Monsters are real?
Aren't real.
Oh, aren't real.
Yeah.
And you're saying monsters are real?
No, but Allah can create whatever He wants. It's very well possible.
Of course, of course.
So you thought you saw was real. Yeah.
No, but when they say monsters are not real, they're talking about like like the idea of a boogeyman that they make in movies or whatever.
That very well can be somewhere in the world right now.
Well, it could be. Well, it's not real, meaning what? That we don't have, like, there is no proof anywhere like that we know of like, when you say monsters, what do you mean by monsters exactly?
Vampires, werewolves, stuff like that.
Yeah, well, they're saying based on the knowledge, now could it be possible that they are there? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I just sent it. Ahmed is right there. I remember I told you I was supposed to give it to you. I'm sorry, I did not send it, but now it's right there.
Yeah,
okay, this is actually much bigger. I'm sorry, one more time.
The Loch Ness Monster and all that.
Again, like I said, do we have tangible proof that they are real? Now, could they be real? Of course. Could the aliens be real? Like the IT with the spaceships? They could be. But we don't know for sure. I cannot say yes, and I cannot say we cannot say. We say we don't know that they are there, but there's a possibility they're there. Same thing with, I guess, the monsters that you're saying. you know, if they are there, Allah could, yeah, very well have created creatures like that. Absolutely, that we don't know about. Absolutely, yeah. Okay, let's pause it here, inshallah, and continue with this tomorrow. Group one, yeah, group one. Hajar, you still here, right?
Alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahmad, you got the thing, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Wa iyyakum. Okay. All right, let's begin with, yeah, let's begin right here. Asia, go ahead.
Okay. Wait. Stop. Sorry.
Come on, one word, please. Why Sali? Why so much stretch? Why?
Sorry.
Sali. Two lambs, right? Two lambs. لام سكون لام كسرة. صلي. صلي. صل. The صاد فتحة and lam is together, so you say صل and then li. صلي. صلي. Okay, good. Next one for Hajar.
Mekki.
Good job, mashallah. Next, Ahmed. Okay, Ahmed's not here. Go ahead, Asya again.
Rabbi.
I'm back.
Good job. Next, Hajar.
Qatti.
One more time.
Qatti.
Very good. Next, just make the ta a little heavy, Hajar. Qatti. Okay, go ahead, Ahmed.
Qari. Qari.
Okay, good. Next.
Haqqi.
Good. Next.
Bunni.
Good. Next.
Fiddi. Fiddi.
Very good. Next.
Fuzzi.
Good. Next. Who was it? Hajar, right? Hajar?
It's Asia.
Oh, it's Asya. Asya.
Ummi.
Good. Next.
Jaddi.
Good. Next.
Ammi.
Very good. Next.
Fasala. Fusla.
Focus. Okay. Focus. You're close. Just focus.
Fasala. Fusila.
Why fu? It's not a fu. It's a fa fatha.
No, the other one. I'm reading the second one.
Oh no, we're reading this first.
No. Fasala.
Fassa. Fassa. Fassa.
Fasala.
Fassala. No. Fassala. Not, you keep saying what? What are you saying? Fasalla. Fasalla. That's you making the sad into sad fatha only. It's not sad fatha only. It's double sads, right? Fasa. Fasa. Fas. The first part is fas, and then you have sad fatha. Fassa. Fas and then sa. Fassa. You see it?
Fasala.
Fasal. No. Fas. Fassa. Fassalla. Fasalla.
Allah.
Fassala. Fassala.
Fasala.
Okay.
Fusila. Fusila.
Fussila.
Fusila.
Okay, next.
Malika.
Okay,
Mullik.
very good. Next. Ahmed.
Allama.
Mm-hmm.
Allima.
One more time, this one.
Allima.
Okay, good. All right, next one.
قدر قدر
قدر. But make the okay, next one.
قدر
No.
قدر
قدر.
قدر
Good. Next.
بشر
Good.
بشر
Good job. Next.
فسر فسر.
Very good. MashaAllah, you guys doing great. Okay, next. Mhm.
شبه
One more time, Hajar.
شبه
Good. Next.
حصل.
Next.
ذوب
Good.
نزل
Next.
حريضي.
You shouldn't make the ra like that. Harr, like that. Say it again.
حريضي.
Harridi. Okay, this one.
زوينا
One more time.
زوينا
One more time. This one.
زوينا
No, not zu e. It's not e. Say it again.
زوينا
Zuyyina. Zuyyina. Okay, good. Next.
قطي
One more time.
قطي
Good. Okay, next.
بثي.
Okay. No, don't make too much stretch. All right, next one.
إياك
Okay, good. Next.
عزاني
One more time.
عزاني
Okay, good. Next.
بالشيقي.
بشقي. Next.
عدوي
Good.
لعل
Just stretch a little bit. I'm sorry, one sec. Asya, عدوي. Okay, make sure you stretch a little bit.
عدوي
Okay, next.
لعلنا
Okay, next.
أعظادي. أعظاتي.
عزاتي. Again.
أعظاتي.
No, wrong.
أعظاتي.
No.
عظاتي.
Wrong.
أعظاتي.
عزة.
عزة.
No, zati. Where does the zati come from?
عزة.
No. عزة. عزة.
عزة.
Okay. Next one.
يعلمه
Next one.
تصدى
Next one. Ahmed.
Yes. مشيدي.
Oh.
مشي مشيدتي
Nope.
مشيدتي
No.
مش
This is okay. You keep dati. This is ta kasra. Do you not know fathatain and kasratain and dhammatain? You don't seem to do them at all.
مشيد مشيدة
Mushayyidatin.
مشيدة
Next.
ننجيك.
No, you messed it up. You said it together. You said it good the first time. Say it again.
ننجيك.
Very good. Next. Hajar.
فمهلي.
Next. Come on, Ahmed. I'm not gonna say your name 1,000 times. Stay focused. Stay in class. What are you doing?
Okay. مغايرا
Wrong.
مغايرا
مغيرا.
مغيرا
مغيرا.
مغيرا
Next.
سجيل.
Next.
صرفنا.
Again.
صرفنا. No. صرفنا.
One more time.
صرفنا.
Just make sure you stretch a little for that. صرفنا.
صرفنا.
Next. Okay, skip him. Go out here.
I'm here.
Read.
الفتح
No, doesn't say that.
الفتح
No.
الفتح
الفطه. الفطه. No.
الفتح
Wrong. Yeah, it's wrong. It's wrong. This is ta fatha, sir. Ta fatha and alif. Ta fatha and alif is ta. Not fatahu.
الفتح
This is ha dhamma. Ha dhamma is hu, not who. Say it again.
الفتح
No, al-fattahu.
الفتاح الفتاح
Next.
تحدث.
Again.
تحدث.
تحدث.
That's what I said the second time.
Do it again.
تحدث.
Okay, just need the dal needs like a half a second extra. Okay. تحدث. تحدث.
تحدث.
Thanks for coming. Okay, next.
نسوية.
Okay, just make the scene light. Nusa. Sa.
نسوية.
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 Next. Okay, let's see. Go.
I'm here.
Like, how many times do you see anything wrong with that? That the teacher have to wait? Like, do you think you're wasting time for the class? Is that good? You think when we're wasting time? Is that good? Is that a good thing? What do you think
No.
about that? It's not a good thing. Is this Asia's time and Hajar's time, and you're taking from their time too, right? So why are you doing that? So we need you to go. When we say next, we just read. The only 3 of us here. We're not 20. We're only 3. Okay. So read.
ثلة
Next.
قائمة.
Again.
قائمة.
Again.
قائمة.
Every time I tell you again, it's like it gets worse. Try again.
Focus.
Try again. Try again. Ha.
قايم. No.
You're getting close. Yeah. Double yes, okay?
قائمة.
So part of it is gonna be قي. The qaf and ya together, the ya sukun, قي, and then ya kasra add to that, and then move on. Ha.
قائمة.
Yeah, but you're adding like an alif. قائمة. قائمة. No.
قائمة.
قيمة.
قائمة.
Yay, thanks for coming. Okay, that's it. Let's pause it here. Thank you guys. Great job, mashallah. We'll continue next time, inshallah. Okay, here we go. Quran 2. Quran 2. Let's begin with Amira. Go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم قالوا سبحان ربنا إنا كنا ظالمين فأقبل بعضهم على بعض يتلاومون.
Go ahead.
قالوا يا ويلنا
يا ويلنا.
قالوا يا ويلنا إنا كنا طاغين عسى ربنا أن يبدلنا خيرا منها إنا إلى ربنا راغبون. راغبون.
Yeah, just no stretch here. ربنا راغبون, not ربنا. No stretch. ربنا راغبون. Okay, go ahead. 32.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, who's this other Amira? Okay, I don't know. Sulaiman, go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم القارعة ما القارعة وما أدراك ما القارعة يوم يكون الناس كالفراش المبثوث وتكون الجبال كالعهن المبثوث وتكون الجبال كالعهن المنفوش فأما من ثقلت موازينه فهو في عيشة راضية وأما من خفت موازينه فإنه فأمه هاوية وما أدراك ما هي نار حامية. Now for the next one.
Yes.
Okay. ألهاكم التكاثر حتى زرتم المقابر كلا سوف تعلمون ثم كلا سوف تعلمون كلا لو تعلمون علم اليقين لترونها الجحيم
لترون الجحيم
ثم لترون الجحيم ثم لترونها عين اليقين ثم لتسألن يومئذ عن النعيم.
Good. Just لا تسألن, not لا تسألن. لا تسألن next time. Okay. Let's do Surah Al-Asr and Surah Al-Humazah, small ones. Asr and Humazah. Okay. Go ahead. All right.
Can I go next?
Yes, go ahead. Yep, that's fine. Go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم تر أن الله يعلم ما في السماوات وما في الأرض ما يكون من نجوى ثلاثة إلا هو رابعهم ولا خمسة إلا هو سادسهم ولا أدنى من ذلك ولا أكثر إلا هو معهم أينما كانوا ثم ينبئهم بما عملوا يوم القيامة إن الله بكل شيء عليم.
Great. All right, go ahead.
ألم تر إلى الذين ألم تر إلى الذين نهوا عن النجوى ثم يعودون لما نهوا عنه ويتناجون بالإثم والعدوان ومعصية الرسول.
Pause. That's it. Right to here.
Okay.
Okay.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. جزاكم
عليكم
الله
السلام
خيرا.
ورحمة الله وبركاته. وإياكم. Okay. Who's ready? Is it Khadija or is it Munir?
I'm ready.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Mute your mic.
She did mute it. Go ahead.
كم تركوا من جنات وعيون وزروع ومقام كريم ونعمة كانوا فيها فاكهين كذلك وأوثرنا قوما آخرين.
كذلك. 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 One more time. كذلك.
ألم ترى إلى الذين نهوا عن النجوى.
Who's saying this? Is this Fatima? Why is Fatima saying stuff?
That's Khadija. She's reading something.
Okay. كذلك وأورثناها قوما آخرين. Okay. You missed وأورثناها قوما آخرين. That's what I was fixing. Go ahead.
Yeah, I said it.
You said كذلك وأورثناها قوما آخرين?
Yes, I said it.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, read. Tell this guy to stop. We're trying to do the ayah. Go.
Okay. فما بكت عليهم السماء والأرض وما كانوا منظرين ولقد نجينا بني إسرائيل من العذاب المهين من فرعون إنه كان عليا إنه كان عليا من المسرفين.
Great. Okay, go ahead. All right. عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته وإياكم. All right, go ahead, Munir. Munir.
Yes.
Munir. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
لا أقسم بيوم القيامة ولا أقسم بنفس اللوامة سوى الإنسان أن نجمع عظاما بلى قادرين على أن نسوي
بلى قادرين
أن نجمع عظاما بلى قادرين على أن نسوي بنانا بل يريد الإنسان أن يفجر أمامه What's the beginning of the next ayah for that?
يسأل
أو يسأله إيان يوم القيامة فإذا برق البصر وخسف القمر وجمع الشمس والقمر
قولوا
يسأل يومئذ أين المفر كلا لا وزر بنبأ
إلى ربك
يومئذ المستقر ينبأ الإنسان يومئذ بما قدم وأخر
بل الإنسان
يوم يقول
بل
الإنسان
الإنسان على نفسه
يقول الإنسان إذ يقول الإنسان على
no. بل الإنسان على نفسه بصيرة
يقول على
no يقول بل الإنسان على نفسه بصيرة
الإنسان على نفسه بصيرة ولو ألقى معاذيره إن علينا جمعه وقرآنه
no. لا تحرك به لسانك
لا تحرك به لسانك لتعجل به علينا إن علينا جمعه وقرآنه فإذا قرأناه فإذا قرأناه فاتبع زارع
فاتبع قرآنه فإذا قرأناه فاتبع قرآنه
إذا قرأناه فاتبع قرآنه
ثم
علينا بيانه
ثم إن علينا بيانه all right go ahead
كلا بل تحبون العاجلة
all right good go ahead all right Jawad go ahead
I want to do one of my ayat.
I'm sorry what
I want to do one of the two ayat.
that's fine go ahead that's fine
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يوم ترجف الأرض والجبال وكانت الجبال
كثيبا مهيلة
كثيبا مهيلا
go ahead
Another day to remember the ayah when I get around to them.
so yeah just do one let's take one more ayah and then you do two tomorrow or no
Okay.
go ahead
عصى فرعون الرسول فأخذناه أخذا وبيلا
very good go ahead وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Brother Kareem, you're on mute. Brother Kareem, you're on mute.
Brother Kareem, you're mute.
So sorry. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I returned every salam, but no, you didn't hear it. But I did return every salam. MashaAllah, we have Hania and Hanina back. Yes.
Guess
How
what?
great.
Guess what?
How great is this?
Yes.
They're finally back. Yes.
Yes.
Let's
Guess
do a
what?
party.
Guess what? Brother
Yes.
Kareem,
Yes, ma'am.
I've been waiting
Alaikum
inside
salam
the
wa
waiting room since 6
I know. I saw
late.
you since my last class. Yes, you did very great today. You, Hania, and Haneen came super early today. MashaAllah. Great job to all the people who came on time. All right, let's do it, guys.
Finally,
Bismillah.
at least some
7:16.
at least today, Ahmad
Walaikum
came early
assalam
today.
wa rahmatullahi
Hey,
wa
I
barakatuh.
came early on lunch.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's super rare for you to come early.
All right, stay focused now. Come on, focus, please.
Yes.
Okay, so Bismillah. Let's go read together. Okay, we're gonna be talking today about the like levels. Okay, so like the first, the second, the third, the fourth, like that. Okay, so let's go. Al-awwal.
الأول.
Come on, unmute and say al-awwal.
الأول.
Al-awwal means what? The first. Okay. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay. One of the names of Allah is Al-Awwal. He is the first. No one was before Allah. So Al-Awwal means. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Oh, Talia's here. We have the whole team today. What is this? The whole team is back together. Okay. So Al-Awwal means.
The first.
The first. الثاني.
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 Mudathir, where's Ayan? Where's Rayyan? What's going on? الثاني. الثاني means
The second.
the second. الثالث. الثالث means
The third.
the third. الرابع.
الرابع.
الرابع means
The fourth.
الخامس. الخامس means no, not five. The fifth.
Yeah, the fifth.
السادس.
السادس.
السادس means the sixth. Good. السابع.
السابع.
السابع means
The seventh.
the seventh. Okay. الثامن. الثامن means
The eighth.
no participation from Ayan at all. Okay. التاسع.
Yeah.
التاسع means
The ninth.
good. العاشر.
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 العاشر means
The 10th.
the tenth. Very good. Very good. Okay. All right. Let's say them together. الأول.
الأول.
الثاني.
الثاني.
الثالث.
الثالث.
الرابع.
الرابع.
الخامس.
الخامس.
السادس.
السادس.
السابع.
السابع.
الثامن.
الثامن.
التاسع.
التاسع.
العاشر.
العاشر.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So it says here.
Ashra for 10 and say Ashra for
Okay. It says here. رتب الأعداد. رتب الأعداد. رتب means put in order. الأعداد means the numbers or the levels here. Okay. So رتب الأعداد. Put these numbers in order. So let's take a look at them. Read them together. التاسع.
التاسع.
العاشر.
العاشر.
السابع.
السابع
السادس
السادس
الثامن.
الثامن
All right. What is a التاسع mean? Somebody?
The ninth.
Ninth. The ninth. العاشر. السابع.
the fourth
The seventh. السادس.
The sixth.
the sixth
الثامن. All right. I need people to put things in order. We're gonna put things in order. Okay. Let's read the first one. السادس. السادس means. Okay. What's after السادس? Let's go. Somebody say. Everybody say.
After sadis is sab'a.
السابع. What is it, everybody? Okay. Choose another one. What's after السابع? Look at it. الثامن. Okay. الثامن. الثامن means? Eight. Okay. After الثامن, huh? Help me.
التاسع
التاسع. Okay. التاسع means? Good job. التاسع, the ninth. Okay. Last one. العاشر. العاشر means?
the tenth
Okay. Good job. MashaAllah, everybody. Ahsantum. Okay. Next one here. It says sil. Sil means connect. Bayna means between. Al-a'dad means the numbers, or al-adad means the number. Wat-tartib, okay, the order, the ranking of numbers. Okay. So we have here, which number is this? Anybody? Somebody? Everybody?
Which one?
What number is this? I need Arabic. This is Arabic class. Ma huwa? Ha.
هو
Sit'a? What's a sit'a? I've never heard this number in my life. What's a sit'a? Okay, the number is called what? What is the number called? The number called? No, the number Arabic, not in English. Thamania, right? Thamania, that's what the number called. Now, what about the ranking of the number? Athamin. You understand? What's the number called? Oh. No, what's the number called? Thamania. What's the number called? Thamania. What about the ranking of the number? What is it? Athamin. Okay? Like we say in English, we say 8. Do I say I am 8 years old or I am the 8th years old? I don't say that I am the 8th years old, right? I am 8 years old. Okay. Or but if I'm racing with Ryan and Isaac and Mizan and other people, and then I came the 8th place. So I say what? Athamin. Ana athamin. Okay, I am the 8th. You understand the difference, everybody?
Yes.
Okay. Next one. What number is this?
عشرة.
Good job, Ariana. Now, what is the level of this number? What is the ranking of this number? Al-Ashir. Naam, ahsantum. Okay, how about this one here? I'm not hearing nothing from the Noura girl. What is she doing? She's playing the cat right now. Focus. Now, I need Arabic, not English.
Arabic.
السابع. This is sab'a. Sab'a. That's the number called sab'a. Okay. Now, what do we call? What is the ranking of the number? السابع. Say it. السابع. Awesome. What about this number right here? Somebody help us. Somebody. That's not sab'a. Come on. This is tis'a. Tis'a right here. Say it. Tis'a. I need the tartib of a tis'a. I need the ranking of a tis'a. What is it gonna be?
التسعة التسعة
No, هذا ألف right there. التاسع محمد. Yes. What is it? All right, last number right here. What is it? What is this number?
Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. نور.
You have that much?
ستة. Now, what is the ranking of that number?
Allah.
How do I say the six?
ستة
السادس.
السادس
السادس. Okay? All right, let's say them together one more time, please, everybody. Let's say them as numbers first, and then we say the ranking after. واحد. اثنان. No, nobody go ahead. Nobody go ahead, please. Please, I know that all of you guys know it, but don't go ahead. Go with me. ثلاثة. أربعة. خمسة. ستة. سبعة. ثمانية. تسعة. 10. الأول. الثاني. الثالث. الرابع. الخامس. السادس. السابع. الثامن. التاسع. العاشر. Yay. Okay. So anyway, let's go to the next exercise.
I'm not actually doing exercise.
What?
Not exercise like that. Who said that? Who said that?
You said I know what the exercise is, but look the camera. The people are actually doing exercise.
Yeah, they're doing. We're gonna run in place. Yeah. Let's go. Do the first one here. I'm gonna point at it, and you're going to tell me the ranking of the number. Okay. So for example, I pointed this to say a tasa, I pointed this to say a saba, I pointed this to say a thamin, like that. Okay. I'm gonna point, and I want everybody to say it one shot. I want the whole class. Boom. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Nobody knows anything. Nobody knows anything in the class.
Yes.
Wahid. This is Wahid. What? Oh. I need the ranking. الترتيب. The ranking. العاشر. Say it. This one.
You're going with your
السادس. What is it? No, not السادس. السادس. Say it. This one.
العاشر.
You guys are throwing anything on you. You're saying anything. الثامن, guys. الثامن. Say it. الثامن. Say it. This one. السابع. This one.
Which one? Oh.
السادس.
التاسع. التاسع. Oh, wait, you know what? I have too many people here are sleeping. I'm gonna wake you up. Wake up. Okay, here. I'm gonna do something to you. Let's do something here. Okay. All right, let's write some numbers in an empty area somewhere. Get candy for what? What are you gonna get candy for? Being good. You guys are good, but just focus with me, please. Okay.
Yay.
Okay, this one here is al-awwal. Say it.
Al-awwal.
Every time I write it, you say it.
Al-awwal.
What is it? Is only Hania gonna say it? Where's the rest of the humans here?
I said it.
Al-awwal. Al-awwal. Al-awwal.
الأول.
الأول. الأول.
Okay, next one.
الثاني.
Ayan is not saying anything.
الثاني.
Not saying anything. Okay. This one. الثالث. Say it. الثالث. Okay. What is Rayan? What is Rayan? What is Talia? What are you doing? What is the people? What is Muhammad? Say. الرابع. Say. All right. Hold it right there. Muhammad, what is this? Muhammad, you're not paying attention with me. That's what you're doing. Okay, Noor, what is this? What is this, Noor? What, one more time? Yeah, that's the number. Is Ithnan. We're doing the ranking. Okay, the second. We want to say the second. So we say what? Athani. Ahmed, I'm not asking you. Please, 1 second. Athani. This is Athani, Noor. Noor, focus with me. Okay. All right. Ariana, what is this? Can people pay attention with me? Can you stay focused, please? Can you stay focused? Everybody? All right. All right. Let's do these 4 numbers one more time. What is this one here? What is it? All right. This is called Al-Awwal, the first. Al-Awwal. Al-Awwal, the first. The first. Okay, Al-Awwal. Okay, let's do the second number. Al-Thani. Say it. Al-Thani. Al-Thani. Good. Okay, Al-Thani means?
The second.
Second. Okay. All right. Who can tell me this again? What is this? What is this? What is this? And this? Ayan, I don't hear Ayan. I don't hear Namira. I don't hear Isaac. Where are you? Why are you not saying anything? Muhammad, I don't hear nothing from you. Okay, let's do the next one.
I'm saying it.
You saying it? Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry. Say it.
The third.
Thalith means? Good job. Ayan means? Good. Say it again. Say it again. Rayan, can you please say with us? Rayan, Rahman, hi. Say with us. Say with me, please. Please. Okay, this one is what? Al-Thalith. Say it. Thalith. Al-Thalith means? This one here. What is this one? Good. And this one? Al-Awwal means? Al-Awwal means? The first. Very good. And this one here?
The second.
No, not in English. I don't want English. Good job. Good job, Hania. Al-Thani. Say it. Say it again. Noor. How about this one here? Good job. Okay, Al-Thalith means? The third. Okay, let's do one final one before we end. Okay. Al-Rabi'. Noora, you better say with us, Noora, please. Al-Rabi'. Noora.
The fourth.
The fourth. Al-Rabi' means?
The
fourth. Again, Al-Rabi'. Al-Rabi' means?
The fourth.
Okay, guys, good job. Let's pause here for your break. We continue right after, inshallah. Open the chat for Talia, special request. Here you go. Your best friend is back, Ariana. She's back now. And all of our best friends are back. We got Hania. We got Haneen.
Because I was on vacation.
You left us for vacation. We're sitting here waiting for you. And you
Family.
left us.
It was family.
You left us for vacation. We left us here all sad,
It's
alone.
because it was family.
And Ariana was sitting here, no best friend or nothing. She doesn't have anybody with her. And they just left her. Why would you do that?
Excuse me?
Okay, it wasn't a choice.
Hey, Haneen.
My mom can't leave me at the house.
I'm saying my battery was low and the screen got off.
What is it? Your battery was low, so you had to use a different device?
No. I put my the tab shut down.
You put, okay, no problem. That's fine, no problem. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Brother Karim,
Yes,
are
ma'am.
we doing our surahs today?
One more time.
Are we doing our surahs today?
Are we doing our surahs today? Today we're going to work on our reading, inshallah, still.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
Oh my god.
Yana,
Yeah?
why is your screen like shut? I can't see you. Kelly, are you missing too much?
Brother Karim, the one who typed in a tooth in a shoe.
Music.
Make another one, please.
83.
Happy birthday in my class.
83.
Better be no happy birthday here in my class.
Wait, what? I don't get it.
Why is there 83 things in here?
You like it?
That's Talia.
Yeah, Talia, stop it.
What? What am I doing?
What are you doing, Brother Kitty?
No, I'm not typing. That's, I'm guessing. I don't, but I'm not typing. Look, my hands are up. I'm not typing. It's someone else.
I wonder who it is.
Maybe
I think
it's
it's
Isaac.
Ariana.
Maybe Isaac.
It's Ariana.
It's Isaac.
It's Isaac's fault.
Yeah, the one got many figures.
So many messages.
How many you want?
Oh,
There are 100 of them.
it's Ariana. She has my name.
What?
What's happening?
Brother Kareem.
Yes.
Ariana copied my name.
Yes.
Try to get pick a number 1 through 10, and if you get it correct, you get something.
10.
No,
I won.
no,
What do
you
you give
didn't.
me? Okay.
You lost, actually.
Let's see. Wait, what is it?
Is that the notice? Your background?
Yeah.
Okay, 4.
Dolores from Toronto.
Did I
No,
win?
no again.
Okay, 13.
I said from 1
What?
to 10.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Can I do like halves? Can I do halves? Like 2.5 or no?
Yeah,
Okay, 2.5.
wrong.
Oh no. Muhammad, I keep losing. Do something.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, let's go. We're back. We're back.
I don't know what we're doing.
We're back on. What
I
we're
couldn't
doing?
hear you.
We were doing crazy stuff, but now we're back on. Let's go.
Couldn't
All
hear
right,
you.
guys, let's continue. So last thing, we're still talking about masjid and things that we are allowed to do in the masjid and things we're not allowed to do in the masjid. Some of the etiquettes of the masjid. Are we allowed to wear shoes in the masjid? Huh.
Definitely not.
No.
No.
MashaAllah, guys. Great job. Yes, we are allowed to wear shoes in the masjid. Don't listen to them. Okay, Muhammad, don't listen to these people. You are allowed to wear shoes in the masjid. Well, let me explain something to you. During the time of the Prophet ﷺ, the Prophet ﷺ actually told us, pray in your shoes sometimes. He told us to pray. He commanded us to pray in our shoes sometimes. Okay? So it is absolutely allowed to pray with your shoes on, generally, whether in the masjid or outside of the masjid. Now, so how come all the masjids have the shoe rack where we have to put our shoes away? Because at the time of the Prophet ﷺ, Muslims would go inside the masjid with their shoes on sometimes, not all the time, and they would pray with their shoes on in the masjid of the Prophet ﷺ during his time. So how come this was happening now, but it's not happening now? It was happening before, but not happening now. Huh. Yeah, go ahead.
Because before there was not like it was now our floors are very clean and beautiful, and before it was like the floor, like the ground outside.
It was a ground.
Exactly. So they didn't have carpet before. The Prophet ﷺ in his masjid, there was no carpet in his masjid. Okay, so there was no rugs or carpet or anything of that sort. So therefore, that was the it was okay for people to pray with their shoes on. But for us now, we have carpet and we have rugs and things like that. And this is the reason why we take our shoes off. But is it sinful to have shoes in the masjid? No, it's not sinful. Okay, we do take it off because we don't want to destroy the rugs of the masjid and the carpet of the masjid. Everybody understand this point?
Yes.
Give me thumbs up in your camera if you do understand it. Give thumbs up. Okay, thanks guys for the thumbs up. Everybody give thumbs up except Ahmed. Good job.
Hey.
Okay, now let's talk about this here.
Interested in your bunny ears.
Let's move here.
What?
All right, let's talk about the best rows of the Salah. So the Prophet ﷺ told us, here is the Imam, okay guys? That's the first row, second, third, all of these cool rows here. And then we have like the girl side. That's the girl side, rows. Now the Prophet ﷺ told us the best rows for men is the first rows.
And then for the woman, the back, the total back.
The last rows, yes. The last rows for the woman are the best rows, and the first rows for the men are the best row. And the worst row for men is the last row, and the worst row for women is
the
first row. So therefore, where should the Muslims, like for the Muslim men, which lines that they make first? The first lines or the last lines? Which lines they make first?
First.
For the girls, which lines they make first? First lines here in the front or the back ones? Back. So the girls are supposed to start from the back. When they make that line, then they can make the lines in front of that. You understand? Yes, sir.
You told us this already.
We did say that?
Yeah.
We did. Oh, that's good. Okay, that's awesome.
We didn't.
Yeah,
we did. Well, Ayana's not listening. She's usually getting stuff from the fridge downstairs.
Look at the first day of school.
Like the first day of school. Wow,
it wasn't the first day of school. It was
It
around
wasn't.
around the end of December, around there.
All right, let's talk about let's talk about some things that pertains to women. Now, if women want to attend the masjid, women are not allowed to have any scent on when they go outside, and especially when they go to the masjid. Okay, what do we mean by that? What do we mean by that? Yeah, we'll talk about men in a second. Okay, what do we mean by that? So a perfume, girls put in perfume, put in a deodorant or body spray, something that smells nice, lotion that has a nice smell. Okay, they're not allowed to wear anything that has nice smells and go outside. Now, why is that? Now, what about men? No, actually, men are, it is from the sunnah for men to put on something nice or like to smell nice when they go out to the masjid. Now, you heard what Talia just said. She said what? This is unfair, or this is no fair. Now, number one to answer Talia is, who's putting these rulings, Talia? Is it me or some men in the background or something, or who's putting the rules?
It's Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
No, the Prophet ﷺ don't put rules. Who puts rules?
Oh,
Allah.
It's Allah. Okay. So now, if we don't understand why Allah told us to do something, that's fine. We can learn about why, but we should not say about something that Allah did or Allah told us to do, oh, that's unfair, because that means we're disrespecting Allah or that we're speaking bad about Allah. So be careful with that. Okay, I'm speaking to everybody about this. Now, let me tell you this. Why is it's okay for men to go smelling nice, and they should go out smelling nice, versus women, they shouldn't? Well, to understand this, yes, Muhammad, you have a question? Okay. Now, to answer this, we have to understand something. I told you this before, remember? Which is, women in Islam are viewed as princesses, and they are to be protected. And generally speaking, men a lot of times are trying to, you know, they're like attackers of women. So if the woman smells nice and she looks nice, that makes the man wants to attack her, type of thing. Okay, or that puts her in danger. Okay, and that is why Allah told them that when they go outside, He forbade this upon them, and He made them wear the hijab and things like wear a lot more hijab than the men and things like that. Why? Because for their protection. All right, it is not because men are better than women or women are better than men, anything like that. No, none of this matters. So if the man smells nice, you know, the woman doesn't care. It's not going to affect her that much. But for the man, if the woman smells nice, the guy could go after her, and this could be dangerous situation for her. This is again for what? For her protection. That's why women are not allowed to go outside with a scent on. Does everybody understand this, or we're having a little difficulty?
Yeah. Can I go get my charger?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Go get your charger. Noor, you're with me, right, Noor? No, you're not. Yes, you are. Noor. Noor. How you doing? Are you with me? You with me? Are you with me? Me. Are you with me? Yes? Yes. Okay. All right. So this is why we shouldn't go outside, like we said, with the sentence specifically for the mission. Okay. All right. Let's talk about who should lead the prayer. Let's say it's me, it's Ahmed, it's Rayyan, it's some other guys. We're praying together. Which one of us should lead the prayer? I'm gonna give you some options. Okay. Should it be the oldest, or should it be something else? Should it be based off age? Should it be based off position? What should it be based on? Who should lead the salah?
Do they have to leave?
When a person knows more Quran than the other person, should be the Imam.
What does everybody else think? Who should lead the salah? If you have a group of people about to lead prayer, you know, we have Noura, we have Noor, we have Talia, we have Hania, we have Haneen. All of them are together, and they want to pick one of these girls to lead the salah, to lead the girls in salah. Which one of them should lead the prayer? Which one? Somebody say something.
Me.
Say something. Which one? The oldest?
Me.
The oldest person?
No, never the oldest person. The Prophet ﷺ told us, if the people are gathering together to pray and they're trying to find an imam, the person with the most Quran should be the one to lead the prayer. Okay? So if it's me and Ahmed praying together, and Ahmed memorized half of the Quran, and I only memorized 10 surahs of the Quran, but I am Ahmed's teacher, or I am older than Ahmed, and Ahmed is young. Who should lead the salah, me or Ahmed? Ahmad. Good. So the person with the more Quran is the person that leads the prayer. I'm going to tell you guys about a person, one very young Imam, or one of the youngest Imams that we know about. You know how old this is? This was the Imam of the Masjid, the one who lead the people in the prayer every Salah. Guess how old this Imam was? How young he was?
2 years old. 2 years old.
3 years old. What is he, a baby? They're breastfeeding him. They're giving him a bottle while they're praying. 7 years old. 7 years old. He was the Imam of the Masjid. This is the time of the Prophet ﷺ. You know why did they choose a 7-year-old to lead the prayer, to be the Imam?
Because you're supposed to start practicing when you're 7 years old.
No. I'm not talking about practicing. He wasn't
Because
practicing.
he memorized the most
He was
Quran than any other people.
exactly. He knew more Quran than the rest of them. He was only 7, but he knew more Quran than the rest of them. So they made him the Imam. They made him the Imam. Yeah.
Brother Kareem,
Yes.
I came back because I was.
It's okay, man. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
So I had to pick up.
So you understand? Yeah, it's fine, Maha. It's fine. Okay. So the person with the most Quran is the one who should lead the Salah. Everybody understand this?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not about age. It's about what? It's about the person who knows more Quran. What if we know the same Quran? Me and Mudathir, we know the same exact Quran together. I know 10 surahs, he knows 10 surahs. Okay? Or I know 10 pages of the Quran, he knows 10 pages of the Quran. So who leads now? The person who has the most?
Rock, paper, scissors.
No. The person who has the most sunnah. The person who knows the most sunnah. What does that mean? You know the most sunnah. The person who follows the way of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam more. Okay? The person who knows how the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam did things more, that's the person that should lead the prayer.
But how?
You understand?
How do you know which one is which one? Like,
Well, you the way you look, or whatever you know about him. Like if you know, if you see a person maybe like he looks like he's religious and he's following the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ in the way he look or the way he's acting with people, then we pick that person if they know the same Quran. You know, we pick the guy with the more sunnah. Okay, or the girl, same thing, girl or the guy. Yeah.
Brother Kareem,
Yeah.
what if they both have the same? Like, what if they know?
Yeah, we're gonna say the same thing now. We're gonna say that. Now, what if they know the same Quran and they have the same Sunnah? Then we're going to pick the person who's oldest in Islam, not oldest in age. What does that mean? What does that mean? Let me explain. Let's say right now. One second. For example, I am 33 years old, okay? I started practicing Islam maybe at the age of 20, perhaps. So how long I've been practicing? Maybe
13 years.
13 years.
13
now,
years old.
if somebody is
only 8.
If somebody accepted Islam 20 years ago, has been practicing Islam 20 years ago. Okay, then which one? And we know the same Quran and the same Sunnah. Then he leads the prayer, not me. You understand?
Yeah,
or
because wait, you said 33, right?
Yeah, so 13 years.
So 13.
Yeah. So let's say, what about this? I was born Muslim, but I didn't practice my Islam until 2 years ago, and someone else is a revert. He became a Muslim 5 years ago and has been practicing since then. So who leads the prayer? The one who's older in Islam. Now, maybe I'm 50 years old, but I just started practicing Islam 1 year ago. So I am 1 year old in Islam. You understand? And maybe somebody who's 25 has been practicing Islam for 10 years. So this guy leads the prayer if we know the same Quran and the same Sunnah. You understand what I said there?
Okay.
You guys are the same age.
But one time,
Honey said, I don't understand nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, what is it?
one time me and my friend were praying, but we didn't know who should lead the prayer. So I told my friend, but like she's not that good in Quran.
Yeah, so next time when that happens, you know already the person who knows more Quran is the one that should lead the Salah.
Because
okay?
what happened was she read half of the surah and then she stopped and then she said another surah because she didn't know.
Oh, she forgot it? Yeah.
My grandpa told me that if you read 3 ayahs of a surah or more, it's okay, right?
Not even if you just read one ayah, you're fine. Like there is one ayah in the Quran in Surah Al-Baqarah is a 1 page long. It's the longest ayah in the Quran.
Yeah.
One page, one ayah. Right? So yeah, it could be the ayah could be long or small. It doesn't, yeah, there is no specification of the minimum of ayahs that you recite with. You're talking about with Fatiha, right? With Fatiha.
No. In all.
What do you mean in all? Like Fatiha?
Like all the surahs.
Yeah.
Like if you open in the Quran and just reading like randomly, like something from the Quran?
No, like in Surah Al-Baqarah, read all the surahs.
In the prayer, is that what you mean? In the prayer, right?
Yeah. When you're doing Salah, you can.
Yeah, so Fatiha and like 3 ayahs, is that what you're saying? Fatiha first.
No, like.
No Fatiha?
Like after Fatiha.
That's what I'm saying, Timmy. Saying no Fatiha.
No, I'm saying after Fatiha, you could do.
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. There is no minimum though. It doesn't have to be 3. It could be even 1 or 2 or whatever. Yeah, it doesn't have to be 3. There's no hadith on the 3. All right, let's talk about this here. No one should lead another person in their house. So for example, if I come to Rayyan's house, he's inviting me to his house, and I know more Quran than Rayyan, and Rayyan only knows 2 surahs of the Quran. Who should lead the prayer, me or Rayyan?
Yeah, Rayyan.
Why Rayyan? Because Rayyan is the owner of the house. You understand? No, he doesn't know surahs. He only knows 2. I know the whole Quran. He only knows 2 surahs.
I thought you said he knows.
No, he only knows 2 surahs from the Quran. He doesn't know anything. Not that much. Only 2. I know the whole Quran, but he should lead still. Why? Because I'm in his house. You understand? Unless he tells me, you lead the prayer, if he give me permission. But if he doesn't, I should not lead him in the prayer in his own house. You got it?
But
Yes.
Brother Kareem.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, let's say I'm at my friend's house, I sometimes lead the prayer, but like they don't tell me. So is that bad that I did that?
Wait, what have you done? You led the prayer, but they didn't allow you to lead the prayer? Is that what you mean? You just
they didn't say anything. Like, is that bad? Because
did you pick yourself or did they pick you?
No, I thought I should pick myself.
Okay, so you shouldn't pick yourself. Like if they pick you, even though that's their house, then yeah, that's good. But if they didn't pick you,
but I didn't know that.
Well, yeah, of course, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, ma'am.
When in our house, when we were inviting our friends to our house, our friends came in our house. And then my dad, he was the oldest. Then, I don't know if he was the oldest, but he was the owner of the house, so he was reading.
Yes, exactly. All right. Can a blind person be the imam of the people in the Salah?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes. As long as he knows the surah, the people can guide him to like where to Salah.
All right. Can a child? We talked about this one already. A child can be the imam, right?
Yes.
Of course, not any child. The child has to know the prayer if he knows how to pray. Some kids. Now, when I told you there is an imam that was an imam at the age of 7, does that mean any 7 years old can lead the prayer? No. Some 7-year-old, they're gonna pray and they're like, and he jumps around and he does crazy stuff. He doesn't even pray. This kid. Can we make this kid an imam? No, he can't. We can't make this kid an imam. All right. So if the person is serious and he knows how to lead the prayer, he knows what to do in the prayer, what to say in the prayer, then yeah, we can make him lead the Salah. It doesn't matter even if he's young. Got it? Yes, Noor.
Can I be excused to the bathroom?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Okay. What about if the person leading the Salah is a bad person, somebody who does bad things? Can that person lead the prayer?
No.
Like, okay, here is the guy who leads the prayer. This guy, he curses, he does bad things, he steals money, stuff like that. Can we? And this guy is standing, and he's the imam of the masjid. Like the imam of the masjid steals money, and he lies to people, he curses people, things like that. Can we pray behind him?
No.
Yes, of course we can pray behind. Of course we can.
We can pray behind him.
He gets a sin for what he does. Allah does not ask us investigate everybody. Like, if I come, Ayan is the imam of my masjid. Do I have to go investigate? Ayan, tell me about you. Are you a good Muslim? Are you a bad Muslim? Have you done bad things? Do you do bad things at home? Do you curse? Do you do this? Do you do that? Do I have to ask all of that? Do I have to figure out? I don't.
It's his business.
See a Muslim. No, it doesn't have to be he's the Imam of the Masjid or what. It doesn't matter. I just see a Muslim leading the Salah. I pray behind him. You know, if he's doing bad things, it's between him and Allah. But that's not gonna affect the Salah. You guys understand or no? If a person, if a Muslim that does bad things, we all do bad things, don't we? We all do bad things, right?
Yes.
That doesn't mean that you cannot lead the prayer. You can lead the prayer even if you're not so good. You understand? So yeah, that doesn't affect anything. We can pray behind anybody as long as they are actually they're Muslims. Okay, as long as they're Muslims. Yes, ma'am.
Plus they're getting awards, so it's also like you're trying to stop them from getting awards.
Yeah, this could be a way of helping them. Yes, exactly. Okay, guys, let's pause it here and let Pikachu have a little break, and we continue, inshallah. Right?
Bye.
No bye. We're still here. No bye.
He means for the break.
Fatima's eating snacks. She didn't even get us anything. Nothing for us.
I'm showing my Pikachu to the world. It's live on YouTube. Have you guys ever seen Pikachu?
Yes.
Yeah, it's right there next to you. Yeah, we see him.
I mean, like, have you seen it?
In real life? Wait, he's a real person?
No. He means the cartoon.
It's a cartoon. And a game.
Or a cardboard game.
Oh no, a monster is here. Noura, watch yourself. Be careful. Noura,
I don't want.
be careful. And shoes are in the room.
I don't watch Pikachu or these Kafir videos. I watch Prophet Stories Iqra cartoon. Or I watch yes, Iqra cartoon.
Yes, Ikra cartoon. Noura's doing arts and craft inside my class. Look at that.
There's also this movie. It's named Luqmay. It's an Islamic cartoon. It teaches about the prophets, and it teaches about Sulaiman. It teaches about Musa. It teaches about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and it doesn't have no music. No music.
Good job, mashallah.
That's a good thing. I didn't know. Ariana,
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't see your face. Your face like blur.
Right here. You could choose my Pokemon. Pokemon.
I know.
Have you ever watched Pokemon?
I think everybody knows what's Pokemon. I know what is Pokemon, but I don't watch cartoons of it.
Hello, are we going somewhere?
I've never seen the cartoon. I've always heard of it.
No, but what the
That Muhammad. But the
Yes, ma'am.
this is Iqra cartoon here.
Ikra cartoon, mashallah. Yes. Yes, I've seen it. Yes. Very nice.
I like the prophet stories they tell.
Oh yeah, I know them. I used to watch them when I was younger.
I think I watched all of the prophet stories from those videos. And this is Luqmay. Yeah.
Luqmay.
Yes.
It's called Luqmay? Never heard of Luqmay before.
Me neither. I watched this thing when I was little. It was called Umar and Hannah.
Yes, Omar Hannah. Yes.
My brother watches that all the time.
Music.
I watch it.
I watched it like when I was really little. Umar and Hannah.
My brother used to watch that.
What? I was humming a song from Umar and Hannah, and then it just said playing music. Playing music. Wow, my voice is so that actually thinks it's music.
Muhammad, you're gonna shoot us in class? What is this? What is this, Muhammad? Shooting your classmates with big guns?
That's a Nerf gun. Is it?
And this is Omar and Hannah. Yes.
Omar and Hannah.
Song from Omar and Hannah. I think it was like there was like a. I watched those cartoons. Me too. Oh, my Hannah. It goes like that.
Yes, maybe Haneen and Hania can make a show. They call it Haneen and Hania.
Hania.
I don't actually watch Omar and Hannah because it has music. And whenever I search Omar and Hannah without music, it just shows music. Yes, they always say like no instruments, no music. Well, like when you go on it, they just do it.
All right, let's get to it, guys. Come on. Start time.
Really? They're just with the no music thing. They're just singing the song. It's not like there's music in it.
There is music in it.
No, there's this they have no music videos, and they just hum the song. People just sing the song, but they think it's actually like playing instruments and everything. But it's not. They're just.
Okay, guys, let's get to it, inshallah.
I was just singing that song.
Okay, let's leave the songs alone and let's get to work now. Wait, actually.
Let's just get to work.
We are gonna go.
Stop. You can stop watching your Omar and Hannah.
It could be nice if you'd stop shouting.
Oh.
Yeah, it'd be pretty nice. Yeah, that would be nice.
It'd be nice that you stop.
All right. Thank you for coming. Okay.
What you're doing.
Okay, guys, let's go. Let's start from this right here. Okay. All right, let's go. We're gonna start. We're gonna give everybody a turn, inshallah. So focus with me and let's get started. Okay. All right, we're gonna have an order to go by. So we do Haneen, Hania, Muhammad, Ahmed, Rayyan, Noor, Pikachu, Noora, Ayan, Maha, Namira, then Isaac. Yay. Okay.
Kareem.
All right. Sorry about that. Yes. Go ahead. Start.
Brother Kareem,
Yes. Hi.
can you send the
message?
We're not memorizing anything. We're just reading.
No, but
Yeah,
like
sure. Go ahead, Haneen. Go ahead. Come on.
Kareem, can you send the line?
I will. I said I will. I will. Yes. Haneen, go ahead.
Can you send me this, please?
He said he will.
Yeah.
Haneen, I asked you to read. Can you please read?
What do I read?
Right there. I'm pointing for you. What do you mean? What do I read?
Okay.
Okay. Next. Hania, let's go. Wake up, Hania. Come on. You're next. Come on. Unmute and read, please. Come on. Let's go. We don't have time to wait.
Mastur.
Very good. Next.
في
No, say the qaf. This is double qafs here. في رق. عليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
شورى.
No, read this again.
Sure.
منشورة.
No, it's not manshura. First of all, there's no fatha on top of the ra. Okay, the ra has two kasras. Focus. Manshur. Manshur. Next.
والبيت المأمور.
والبيت
المأمور.
Say the ayn good.
مأمور.
Next. Rayyan, you gotta stay focused. Rayyan, you're after Ahmed. Wake up. Rayyan. Okay, skip him. Noor, go ahead. Come on.
Coffee.
No, not wasaqafi. Say it again.
Was coffee.
No, not was coffee. Huh.
Wow.
Look here. Wow fatha and sin shadda. The sin shadda means what? There are two sins here. Sin sukun plus sin fatha. Wassa. Wassa. And sin fatha and qaf is saqa. Saqa. So read all three letters now.
Wasaqa fi. Wasaqa fi. And
No, I need it together. Fill. Fill. You gotta skip this alif. No, not marfu'i. When we stop at the end of the ayah, we don't say the vowel at the end. So we say wasaqu fil marfu'. Marfu'. Next.
now we come والبحر
والبحر. You gotta jump the ra to the lam. This is the meme right there. See that little line right here? That's a meme. Okay, lam, then meme. This fatha is for this meme. You see that? Meme fatha and then sin.
Masjuri.
We're not gonna say masjuri because we stop at the end of the ayah. We take the kasra out. So we say what?
Masjur.
Masjur. Good. Next. Quickly, come on, let's go. Ariana, you're after Noor. Stay focused, please.
Am I after Ariana?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I already called you twice, Ariana. Go ahead, Noor.
I know.
So I know, what is I know? Like, what is it hard to mute? Look, this is mute. Look, see? Unmute. 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 It works. It takes 1 second to do it, okay? Read. Oh, this is she. There is a shadda here. Because you're supposed to stretch that. Inna.
عذاب ربك لواقع.
Okay, we're not gonna say the waqi'u. We're not gonna say this at all.
I
said no. We took it off. We're not saying that. We're stopping at the end of the ayah. We say la waqi'. There's nothing on top of this ayn right now because we're gonna pause. Okay. La okay, read this word again.
ربك لواقع.
Oh, I need this word again.
ربك لواقع.
ربك لواقع. Say the kaf clearly. ربك لواقع.
ربك لواقع.
Good. Next. No. You gotta stretch. This is a stretch. This is a double meme and al. Ma.
ما له من دافق.
Doesn't say dafiq. Look at it.
دافع.
Let Isaac, let her go, please. Again.
ما له من دافع.
Good. Next. Muhammad, come on, focus, Muhammad. I don't need to keep up with everybody. You gotta go. Let's go.
Ayan.
Oh, it's Ayan. Oh, okay. Go. Sorry. Yeah. Come on.
يوم الطمو مسامع
Brother Kareem.
مورا.
Brother Kareem.
Somebody's reading. Please wait. Please wait. Again. Read it again.
يوم الطمو
يوم تمو.
يوم الطمو رسامة مورا.
Good, but just Maura is not too stretchy, but good. Okay, next.
وتسير الجبال سير.
Wait, is this your turn? You're after Ayan?
What? You said Muhammad.
Did I say you after Ayan? Muhammad didn't go, sir. Are you not aware of what's happening? Ayan went, not Muhammad. Okay, Namira, go.
Where is it?
Right there. You're
What?
after Ayan, right?
I think, yeah.
Go ahead.
وتسير الجبال سير
Sayra. This here is read as an alif. We're going to take these two fathas out and you're going to read the alif. Sayra. Sayra. Okay. All right. What should everybody else who doesn't have a turn right now be doing? Anybody?
Reading by yourself.
You should be reading not just the ayahs, but the ayahs that you see here to yourself. Why? What is this going to help you with? Can you tell me?
Because when it's your turn, you'll already know what to do.
No, forget your turn. What is that going to help you with?
Because are we all
reading?
It's going to help you become better. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
How do you become a professional basketball player, Isaac? Don't you have to train a lot? Yeah?
Play basketball.
I'm sorry, yeah? What did you say again?
You have to play basketball.
Yeah, but you have to do, you gotta go.
You have to train and practice.
Yeah, so, and the more obviously work you put in, the better you get. Is that right?
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to do here. So everybody should be doing what?
Practicing.
Reading to yourself so you can become better, right? So you can become faster, so you become a better reader by practicing, please. Okay, next person.
Brother Karim, is it my turn?
I don't know. You keep up with your turn. Do I keep up with your turn? Or you keep up with your own?
I keep up with my turn.
Okay, you're after Namira. When Namira goes, you go. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know what the problem is, Maha. Okay, goodbye. Isaac, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, she can go.
Brother Karim.
What's the problem, Maha? What's the problem? What is it? It's like, oh, let me just drive the teacher insane or something? Like, what is it? Just go. Read, please.
فويل يومئذ للمكذبين.
Next.
الذين هم في خوض يعلمون.
No.
خوض.
Kha, fatha, and waw. Take it easy. Kha, fatha, and waw is?
Khaw.
Okay, good.
خوض.
Dad and two kasras. Khawdin.
خوض. Let me start. الذين هم في خوض يعلمون.
No, this is ya, fatha, and lam, my friend. Okay, say good. يلعبون.
يلعبون.
Okay, next. Haneen, you're after Isaac. Wake up, Haneen. Let's go.
Okay.
Noor, I need you to read to yourself. I want to see people's lips moving. You're supposed to be reading to yourself. Everybody's supposed to be reading to themselves. Go ahead, Haneen.
Where is that?
Right here. Come on, Haneen, stay focused. Right here.
Yawma يدعون إلى
يوم يدعون. Say it again.
لا ناري.
Say this again. Say this again.
إلى
Go ahead. Okay, continue. Stay focused. Come on.
ناري.
إلى النار. إلى النار.
جهنم.
إلى نار.
جهنم.
This is here the shadda, so we're gonna stretch it, right? Jahannama.
داع.
Again, this last one. This is double ayn. Double ayn, shadda.
دعن.
No, it's not going to be da'an. We're going to pause here. So we're not going to say two fathas. We're going to say only the alif here. So what are we going to say?
داع.
Da'a.
داع.
Double ayns. Okay, next. Yes, it's you.
هذه النار نار التي
هذه النار.
هذه النار التي كنتم بها تكذبون.
Very good. MashaAllah. Okay. Next.
Excuse me, Brother Kareem.
Yeah, excuse you. Yeah,
I
hi.
need to go.
I need to go. Okay, enjoy it. Go ahead, next.
Okay, Lafis.
Not Allah Hafiz, but Assalamu alaikum. That's what it is.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, next. Next. Muhammad, this is your next. You're after Hania. Remember, Hania, Muhammad goes after Hania. Go.
I know, I just didn't know I was muted.
Go ahead.
FC.
No, no.
أفسحر
أفسحر.
أفسحر هذا أم
أنتم
أنتم لا تبصرون.
Good. Next.
أسلو.
No. إصلوها.
إصلوها فاصبروا أو لا تصبروا سواء عليكم.
Stretch. You were taught to stretch.
سواء عليكم إنما
This is shadda. Stretch. إنما
تجزون
No, don't say تجزوننا. No, again.
تجزون
Why nama? This is a different word, sir.
Yeah.
Read this word. This is not part of it.
تجزون
I'm keep saying this is not part of this. This is the word. It's not nama. There's no nama. Uh-huh.
ما
There's the alif, sir. Alif.
ما كنتم تعملون.
Good. Next. Rayyan, you're after Ahmed. Rayyan, you're after Ahmed. إنل. No, not lamu. Innal mu.
Brother Karim.
Continue.
في جنة ونعيم
ونعيم. Say the meme.
ونعيم.
Good. Next. Stretch with the alif here, Noor. 1 second. Try again.
Whose name is it?
فاكهين بما
Touch with the alif again, Noor. And the alif over here. آتاهم.
آتاهم ربهم
No, not ربهم. Ra has fatha.
ربهم
ربهم. Two bas, Noor. Ba has a shadda. Two bas.
ربهم ووقاهم
ربهم. Two bas. ربهم. بل. Jump with the ba to the lam.
ماذا كريم؟
1 second. 1 second. عذاب عذاب الجحيم. Very good. Okay, yes, Maha.
Daddy.
What? Okay. All right, guys, we're pausing here, inshallah. We'll continue tomorrow. Great job, everybody. May Allah give you Jannah.